I think I'm back. I think I'm back. All right. We don't have the branding and all that fancy stuff. But I'm live. I'm here. And hopefully you can see and hear me. Hopefully you can see and hear me. Let's have this quick conversation. I got to tell y'all what's going on. Y'all go ahead and hop on. I just canceled the other thing. So I get so tired of wasting money, y'all. Jesus, I get so tired of wasting money. You be listening to all these people coach you and tell you you need to have this, that, and the fourth. And it's like, you know what? I'm tired. So we got our coffee. I was on my way to the hospital, then had to turn back around to come and do something for my boss. And I had to stop at McDonald's. I was gonna go live from the hospital, but I had to turn back around, come do something for my boss. So my sister's able to go because AT&T rescheduled. It's the whole thing. It's the whole mess this morning. So that's why I haven't even combed my hair. This is how I go to bed. Well, they be all tucked up in there when I go to bed. And then somehow when I wake up in the morning, the sun be out. I don't know what kind of sleeper I am. I don't know. But y'all getting the half step today. I got half my makeup on though. See, I got my eyes on. I got half my makeup on. I just don't have it all together. So let's have this conversation. And I'm going to keep trying until I find the software that will let me broadcast simultaneously. For some reason, it is just not working for me. It is working for thousands of my other friends. They can buy products, they can stream, it goes seamlessly for them. But when my little butt get on here and try to be, technologically advanced and try to do what everybody else doing, for some reason I'm just not able to. And so I have one or two choices. I can get frustrated, I can get mad, or I can now my boss want to text as soon as I go live. Well, honey, you're gonna have to wait a few minutes. And so that's what today's topic is about. Today's topic is about learning to swerve. So I woke up this morning. I was like, okay, I know what I got to do today. I need to do some stuff in my business. I have some private client stuff that I need to prep. I have to prep for. I have Zydeco 360, which is now on first Friday. So come back to the page at 6:30. I'm not even going to try to go live with the software. I'm just going to go live on this page, and then I'm going to share it to my business page, and then I'm gonna just go live here, because for some reason the spirit and God is just not allowing me to be able to tap into what other people are doing. So I have to find my own road. Which brings us to today's topic: learning to swerve. Learning to swerve. If you have not read this book, I want to encourage you. First of all, if you're a Black woman in America and you haven't read this book, shame on you. Seriously, shame on you. I didn't go see her when she came to Houston because it was my birthday, and I wanted to celebrate me. And I had already bought the book. I had already done, the thing. My friends decided to go see her and not celebrate my birthday, but that was 2 years ago, and I've gotten, try to process through that. So, in this book, there's a chapter where Flotus, she's still my Flotus, she talks about learning to swerve. And it's in the first part of Becoming Me. And she's talking about when she and President Obama first met, he was a smoker. He used to smoke. And that was diabolically against what she wanted in a man. And so, if you watch the video too, if you watch the movie about them, I think it's like their first date turned into all day. If you watch the movie, it's very close to the book. The first date is very, very, very close to the book. The kind of car he had, him smoking, who he is. He and I have the exact same Myers-Briggs. Yes, the exact same Myers-Briggs. We are eating TJs, I believe. And so we believe in the people. We believe in empowering people and helping people become their best selves. He's real lackadaisical. She's opposite. She's very by the book. This is how something is supposed to go. This is what I'm doing, and I don't see anything outside of that. So for her to talk about learning the swerve was really big for her. And it's just a lesson that I'm learning. I pulled the energy card this morning, and the energy card this morning for the day, I pulled the energy card for the day. And the energy card just basically said you need to come out of the confines of your mind. Like, we have a certain way that we view life, and it is based on how we were raised. It is based on what church we went to, the church, the way we were indoctrinated with the word of God, the way we went to school, the school we went to, the type of teachers we had, the kind of friends we had. All of that makes us who we are today. All of that makes us who we are today. So, that is learning to swerve. So, how do we get outside of this box that we've created, this very tunnel vision? This is how we see the world. And when somebody tries to make us look this way, we're very resistant, or this way, we're very resistant. And some of us don't even look up. We don't even get divine intervention. And so, in the book, First Lady is talking about how President Obama smoked, and he seemed to have such a loose definition of life. And it was initially a turnoff for her, but the more she spent time with him, the more she discovered, this is my life partner, and this is somebody that I can build a life with. And she talks about, had she not swerved, and has she not, thought about, how to do things differently, then she might have missed out on the love of her life just because he smoked. Because him being a smoker doesn't make him a bad person. It makes him not health conscious, but it doesn't make him a bad person. And eventually he stopped smoking and all this other kind of stuff. So what originally was a turnoff and would have been a deal breaker, through her process of becoming, she learned that you have to be able to separate what's fixable and what really is a deal breaker. He had a great character. He had a great zeal for life, and he was passionate about what he was doing. So those things overrode the fact that his car didn't have no air conditioning. He smoked. So what are you saying, Stephanie? Why is this the conversation today? It's the conversation today for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of unrest in the country behind the killing of Black lives. And it's still going on today. Racism is still very rampant. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about me, well, you would know if you really follow me, but my family, my mother's side of the family, all my cousins and stuff, our family land is in Alabama. And Alabama, Jesus, is one of the most racist states in the world. Sometimes it's worse than Virginia, and Virginia was pretty bad. And in some areas, it's worse than Mississippi and Georgia. And in some areas, it's more progressive. But we're from Alabama, honey. We're from Alabama. Our land is in Alabama. So it's something that we've had to deal with or been exposed with our entire lives. Even growing up on the corner of the county road that my family farm is on, there is a plantation house, and they used to have slave quarters at the back. And every time we would go down there, we'd be like, they need to take that down. They need to tear them down. Do you know them people wouldn't tear them slave quarters down? And it was nothing we could do because it was their land. And so, the teaching that went on and the things that my mother would pour into me, like, that's the first right. They have the right to put up and to believe and to say whatever they want. But you believe what you believe what we've taught you, you believe the word of God. And so, with everything that's happening in the country, I'm challenging you to swerve. I'm challenging myself. God is challenging me to swerve. I had my day planned out today. Yesterday, I had to take a break. The day before that, my dad had a good day. And then yesterday, my sister said, well, he not having a good day today. And I just didn't want to deal with it. So I was like, you know what? We had a great day. Him and my mom kissed. They knew each other. It was a great day. So yesterday, I had to take a time out. And I worked all day, and then did my private clients, didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock. So today I was like, okay, I'm gonna do ABC. Woke up, honey, phone going off, boss texting, I need this. Charlene was like, can you get to the hospital? I was like, I'm on my way to the hospital. Had to turn around. My boss texted me something else while I was in the car. Had to turn around, come back home. I'm sitting here now with the computer up, waiting on him to text me the information so I can put it up in the system so he's satisfied. Then I said, well, I'm committed to my tribe. I'm committed to my tribe. And so I was going to sit and wait on my boss to send me the information. And Spirit said, go live now. Have the quick conversation. Then you can take care of your boss. Then you can finish some other stuff. Then you can go to the hospital. Then you can go to your 4 o'clock. And then you can be back for your Zydeco. And everything works out. So I had a certain way, but I had to kind of, you know how when you play dominoes and you put all the dominoes, I got some cards. You know how these are some stickers. But you know how these are, imagine these are cards. And you know how you put them on the table and you mix it around on some dominoes. And so while one sheet used to be at the top, I had to take and put another sheet at the top, but it's still the same deck of labels. So I'm still going to get the job done. I just have to think about it different. So that's my challenge to you today. That's the conversation today. What are you doing different on your way to becoming? And the reason why I really love this book is because this is the work that I'm called to. I'm called to helping my clients become a better version of themselves while they lose weight, while they get these triggers under control, while they get these emotions under control. It's not about the weight you lose with my programs. It's about the woman you become on the process. When I'm getting ready to launch a couples program, and I'm going to take 5 couples in my pilot couples program. And I've kind of got the couples that I'm going to do because they've reached out to me. And so I'm going to be reaching out to them to get them started because I want to do the pilot July 1st. But even in the couples, I don't care about the weight you lose together. I want to teach you how to be accountability partners. I want to teach you how to care about each other on the very basic level of what are you putting in your mouth today. I want to teach you how to meditate together, how to read scriptures together and set your day together. I want to teach you how to talk through your moods together. Because by doing that, then you might discover why God put you together. You might then rediscover your yin and your yang. See, he's not going to put 2 of the same people together. He's not going to put two Sagittarius together. I mean, he may, but most of the times, what you have, your partner won't have, and vice versa. Or you may have a greater percentage of something and your partner lacks in that area. So when he made Eve, he didn't make Eve like Adam. He didn't copy what he had already done. My God, today he enhanced it, honey, because we are an enhancement. You better know that we are an enhancement. Can't have children without the woman. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Somebody got to cook the food. So I'm gonna have to call him back. So everybody has a role. And we don't need to name the animals and till the garden. That's your job. God gave you responsibility before he gave you a woman. Somebody ought to hear me. Adam was on the earth in the garden, had named all the animals, had dominion over the garden and everything in the garden before a woman was even thought of. Know your Bible. Know your Bible. Know what you believe. God gave man responsibility before he gave him a woman. So, understanding that, I want to bring all of that back into my couples program so that we get back together, because I don't really care about the weight you lose, which sounds strange coming from a weight loss person. And me going through my own journey, I'm telling you, it's not the previous pounds that keep me eating right. It's not. It is the woman I'm becoming that keeps me eating right. It is my clients depending on me that keeps me eating right. It is my friends that keep me eating right because they remind me, okay, you finna eat that whole Snickers? You gonna eat that whole Snickers? What your clients gonna say? Oh, my friends be in me, honey. They dig into me daily. So I have those kinds of people around me that now I've given them the permission to correct me. Prior, they were afraid to death to say something to me because they didn't know how I would react. Now I've given them the permission to correct me. I've given them the permission to hold me accountable. And that's what I teach in my programs. I don't just teach you how to eat. I keep saying I could teach a dog how to eat right. That's not the point. The point is what happens when life happens. Today, when everything started, phones started ringing and all these requests started coming in, I could have shut down and be like, I'm not doing it. But I said, okay, God, help me navigate through this. And he did just that. He said, turn around and go back home. Before I could get back to my home, my sister texted me, AT&T has changed the appointment so I can go to the hospital now. So while I was turning around, God was already canceling that appointment to get somebody to the hospital because my dad has a procedure and we want family up there so we can get the news. Because this is a new hospital that we don't know or like, to be honest. And so I'm here. I'm doing my conversation. When I get out the conversation, I'm gonna call my boss, give him what he needs, and then I can take a breather. I can rest. And about 2 o'clock, I'm gonna go to the hospital because I got a 4 o'clock appointment, and then I have to be back for Zydeco 360. So God worked it out because I'm willing to swerve. Willing to swerve. So today, there's always a call to action when you come see me. Today, if you are a Black woman and you come across this and you don't have this book in your arsenal, you need to stop what you're doing and go to Amazon and get this book now. That's the first call to action. If you have this book, which I suspect you do because you're in my tribe and we think and we believe alike. If you have this book, I want you to sit down and get a notebook with some pages, some blank pages, and I want you to write down how you can swerve. Start with today and then go into other areas. Like, how can you swerve in your life? What are some areas that you are super rigid in that you probably need to expand your bandwidth so that you can see more, process more, and experience more? Write down some of those areas that you're rigid in. Like, I strongly believe this. I strongly believe that. And then how can you stretch that so that you're able to swerve? Because again, I could have shut down, but I didn't. I kept pushing and I stopped because I knew at some point today I had to have coffee, chucks, and convo. I mean, chucks, baby, what is it? Coffee, chucks, and convo because I'm committed to every Friday. And I made that commitment 2 months ago. And nothing is going to get me off kilter. That's why the Chucks stay in here permanently because I know I'm going to go live every Friday. I'm planted here. You see what I'm saying? And even when the technology, how many weeks have we been trying to go live on both my pages? I know this is a month straight. And I keep going live and I keep having to stop it. And again, I could be mad at the universe and mad at God and saying, why does this work for my friends? Why can my friends buy this software and they can go live on multiple platforms? But when I try to buy the same software and try to do the same thing, it doesn't work for me. I can go somewhere and pout about it, or I can swerve and say, okay, God, what is the workaround? Because clearly what God is saying to me, what's working for them, I don't want you to do it. So the fact that I keep spending money on these programs and they keep not working, God is saying, I'm telling you, I don't want you to do it that way. And you keep trying to do what other people are doing. And I'm telling you, that's not what I want you to do. So that's my lesson for today. I don't know what I'm going to do about this broadcasting and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do about it because I know that I need to be in multiple places at one time. And I know that sharing to Facebook is not the same as organically doing Facebook, organically going live from your page. I know that. And so I just have to trust that God is going to give me a solution. Perhaps I'm not even supposed to be on Facebook marketing my business. Perhaps I'm just supposed to be talking to my personal people and I'm supposed to use another platform. Perhaps that's it. But again, I'm open to swerving. My question to you is, are you? Now, see how easy that was? Now I know I look like a human now. A minute ago, I looked like a bugaboo. That's a little hair trick, little hair secret. So those of you that want to know, how does Stephanie keep her styles? Her styles be so cute and her edges be laid because I wrap my hair at night. No matter how tired I am, I'm gonna wrap my hair every night because I'm consistent and I see how quick that is. And now I'm ready for the day. Boom. So I pulled an empowering questions. We're going to start doing these every Friday. We're going to ask an empowering question, and this is going to now be your homework. Because I don't just want to have a conversation and your life not change from whatever 30 minutes, 20 minutes, however long we're having the conversation. I don't want you to feel like your time is wasted. So many times I watch these lives and, it's people putting on makeup, it's people arguing, it's people, and I just be like, so I done sat up here and wasted 45 minutes and my life is not changed. I've watched you meander in your kitchen for 30 minutes and my life is not changed. You've not given me a solution. You've not given me a call to action. You've not done anything to enhance my life. So who's the fool? Hey, Chris. So, first call to action. If you are a Black woman specifically, you don't have this book, you need to get it. Best investment ever. And read the whole book. Secondly, I want you to get a notebook. This is a notebook I bought off of Etsy from a Black woman. I support Black businesses in ways you would never know. So this is just empty pages. And I want you to write down the ways that you're rigid and the areas that you can learn to swerve, or areas that you can grow your bandwidth so that you can see more and experience more and grow more. Third call to action. Here's our empowering question for the week and for the weekend. What are those things that make me feel good while I'm doing them? See, one of the things that we don't do is we don't have healthy coping mechanisms. That's why we're overweight. That's why we have high cholesterol. That's why we have congestive heart failure. That's why we have kidney disease. That's why we have all of these diseases and these sicknesses in our bodies, because we don't have healthy coping mechanisms. We smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. We drinking a pack of beer. We got to have Crown Apple every day at 3 o'clock. We go to happy hour every Friday, not for the camaraderie, but for the drinks, because we can go to certain places to get a margarita for $2. It's slap funky drunk for $20. We don't care about the camaraderie of happy hour. We want the alcohol, because what does the alcohol do? It soothes. But let me tell you, alcohol, smoking, weed, whatever it is just a band-aid for what is really the problem, which is probably depression, anxiety, mental illness, bipolar. Those are the issues that are probably it. Childhood trauma. You may be a narcissist. You may be a codependent. Those are the issues we need to talk about, people. And so we're going to do this every week, and we're going to ask an empowering question. And I want you to do the work. What are those things that make me feel good while I'm doing them? So after you've written down in your book, yes, Pisces are phenomenal. After you've written down those areas of rigidness, then I want you to write down what things make you feel good while you're doing them. Because this is now going to be your rewards list. So instead of, when you have a good day, instead of going to happy hour to get slapped drunk, perhaps you take a walk because it makes you feel good, because you're able to talk to God, or because you're able to release stress. Perhaps you get a massage, because a massage physically removes the detoxes and it gets your lymphatic system moving, and it massages your muscles. Maybe you go to an amusement park because you like the exhilaration of the rides. Maybe, you see what I'm saying? Instead of getting a funnel cake, you get a funnel cake smoothie. So what are the things that make you feel good while you're doing them? And we're going to start building healthy habits together. So we're going to come out of this stuck energy. We're going to learn to swerve. We're going to start working on the areas of rigidness. And this week, I want you to make a list of all the things that make you feel good while you're doing them. It has been my pleasure to spend these 23 minutes with you through coffee, shucks, and conversation. Learn to swerve, people. Life happens, and you have to be able to still get all the things that you were supposed to do right and still move forward. Okay? So that's going to end today's conversation. I'm going to get off of here, do this work, get myself together, do some other stuff, and then get to the hospital so I can get to my 4 o'clock and get back. Meet me back here at 6:30. Meet me back here at 6:30 for Zydeco 360. It used to be every Friday. Now it's only on first Fridays. It's only on first Fridays. But every first Friday, we're going to dance the pounds away. We're going to dance away the stress, and we're going to have a good time. So I'll see you guys later. Please share this. Share this with people. Share it on your page, or you can share it privately. Share this with 2 people. When you come back, I want you to, after you share it, I want you to show me that you shared it. Take a screenshot of whatever you shared it, and then comment shared or inbox me shared. And I'm going to bless you with a freebie. The 3 people that did it last week got blessed with the freebie, and they have already texted me that it has really blessed their lives. It's one of my programs that I'm going to give you access for free just because you shared this so that we all can learn and grow together. It's been my plum pleasure. You guys have an amazing day. Please continue to pray for my father, and we will continue to pray for you. I will see you back at 6:30 p.m. so we can dance the pounds and the stress away. I love each and every one of you. Share. Come back and comment that you've shared. And I got a blessing for you. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.